pretend that I know half the hell you see, but that don't mean it's something that you're it's stronger than you think.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Tar Heel State, where the legacy of the late great Sam Mills lives on with each pound of the drum. And that means we are ready for football here at Bank of America Stadium in uptown Charlotte. Today, Week 12 of the NFL season is upon us, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Atlanta Falcons taking on the Carolina Panthers. On the visiting sideline, their head coach. These guys are in the midst of a great run, only one loss in their last 10 games. His counterpart on the other side, the head coach of the home team. His guys coming off their byes, so they should be fresh and ready to get after it. The final playoff push is upon us. It's Week 12 of the NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. So here come the Falcons now to get the football for the first time. And they will be led out by their 6'4" quarterback.
When I reviewed last week's game and saw the 4 touchdown passes that he threw, I thought about you during the Turkey Bowl last year.
Yeah,
you guys
right.
had the same stats, except he got the NFC Offensive Player of the Week award with his.
He got touchdowns, I got picks. I like going back watching the film with you, and we thought it was a good performance in person, obviously was, but you thought even better on tape. It was really something to watch.
Yeah, what I loved was how he spread it around. A lot of people involved in the passing offense. 4 touchdown passes culminated it.
Around the building, crack pulling up and on my truck just to play freeze tag with a bone to pick like it was sea bass. So when I made it out, I made about 50K from a show, trying to show the work before
They'll start on the ground here on first down. Across midfield. And finally down at the 36-yard line. A big play there on the first play of the game. Give him 42 yards on the ground. Well, welcome to the party. First carry of the game. How about that?
And just think, as far as he's concerned, he's just getting warmed up.
So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 36.
Cougar 19. Ready,
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he'll take this down to the 33.
Okay, ready.
From the 33, here's 2nd down and 7. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
That's a big conversion there on 3rd down, and this has been a great opening drive. You know, at this point, they'd hate to settle for 3, but they've created a fresh set of downs and a 1st and goal.
And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2.
Here's where we need to see some tenacity from this defense, because they've been pushed right down the field on this opening drive. They've got to find some way to push back, and that's a good first step.
They'll try to run this one in. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. His 2nd rushing touchdown on the campaign and 4th overall. And the Falcons will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Aubrey good with a PAT. And that makes the score 7-0. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he'll They'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. So here now are the Panthers for their first drive of the game. And a look here at the veteran under center, their 7th-year quarterback.
We're seeing it more and more in this league, how teams love to have athletes back there taking the snaps, guys who can throw it and move around and get yardage with their legs if needed. He's one of the best examples that we see out there right now. He can throw for hundreds of yards one week and then run for 100+ the next. He adds an extra dimension that really confounds defenses when he puts it all together.
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 47.
Ready, ready, ready. 10 black. Ready.
Young going to give to Brooks. And shoving a man at the 40. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays. Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give him the yardage that they needed. But they really want him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early in this game.
That's good for a first down. His 2nd catch of the opening drive.
10 at the 16-yard line.
Check pitch.
Up the middle with Brooks here. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards.
Well, think of it like you would a typical boxing match. The person that's on his heels and absorbing blows is having a tough time. And that's what's happening to the defense right now because the offense is on his toes and punching. And there's another first down run right there.
Now he's able to break through 1 tackle, but it slowed him down enough that he could only manage getting back to the line of scrimmage. They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal.
The Falcons 3-yard line.
Brooks. Oh, he's going absolutely nowhere as he is hit behind the line. They lost 4 there, and it's 3rd down.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
6 plays got him down here. This is play number 7, 3rd and goal.
Check pitch.
Young now. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
Well, it's been a tough go for him. These guys have been driving down the field, but defensively, once they got their backs to the goal line, turned up the pressure, that's going to lead to a 4th down. Well played.
And the 10-year back knocks it toward the goalpost. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So both teams come away with points on their opening drives. Now they still trail. They answered the touchdown with a field goal, but at least able to break that goose egg here early.
And that is what's important, right? Because they didn't let that initial touchdown go unanswered. Took the ball themselves, moved it downfield, and put it through the post for 3 points. Game on.
The Falcons offense and Drake London headed back onto the field. And he's been one of the main focal points of this unit throughout the season, no doubt. Currently ranked 2nd in the NFL in terms of receptions by a wideout.
No!
They start on the ground with Robinson here. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34. Well, this defense for the Panthers very strong in that victory a week ago.
It was a little bit enlightening talking with the defense coordinator about their performance last week because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win, but definitely a few lapses that they're looking to correct.
And this will be a Falcons first down as the tackle made it about the 43-yard line.
First down.
The Falcons at 9-1 on the year. They've certainly found their groove of late. Winners of 5 in a row.
And this team is absolutely playing their best football right now. This is the best that we've seen them play in a long time, partner. Sky's the limit as far as they're concerned. Their confidence really soaring.
A first carry for Tyler Algier. And this one not going anywhere. They get him at the 44 for a gain of just a yard. You look at this Carolina defense. They played well against the pass. Currently ranked 7th in the NFL.
And while teams don't like to talk about it, they're pretty proud of their rankings. But this ranking is going to be put to the test today because they're going up against a top 5 passing offense in this one.
Here's Algier again on second down. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. 10 yards there and a first down for the Falcons. Interior of that line blocked really well on that run, but also the 2 tight ends, they blocked well too.
Not only have they scouted the line of scrimmage, with their agility, they can get upfield and hit moving targets like linebackers, defensive backs. They do a really good job helping out the running game.
Oh, he's hitting lost the football, put it on the carpet, and it's picked up by the Panthers. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. And now, meanwhile, after the dust settles on the fumble, we've got an injured player here as well. The medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break.
Come on, set. Hey, go, black 40. Set,
On the ground, it's Brooks to start the drive. Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40. This, the second meeting between these two division rivals. You might recall they met earlier in the year, and it was the visitors getting the win there, so they'll be looking for the sweep back here at home.
Here we go.
Young. Looking middle, and he finds McMillan. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Third down, Young from the gun. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to be out of bounds all the way down inside the 15. A big play there for Carolina. And even 40 yards.
They made that way too easy for them. No one is supposed to be that open against an NFL defense. Once he caught the ball, there wasn't anybody close enough to stop him. And he was able to continue downfield after making the catch.
On 1st and 10, it's Brooks. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. They had the huge play last time. Here it is a much smaller gain of 2. Here's a 2nd and 8.
Let's go now.
Young to throw it. And they will not get the connection there. It's incomplete.
That was well played, but that was also an example of a corner who understands his coverage, realized he had support behind him, and could be a little more aggressive in the shorter zone, and did exactly that, knocking that pass away.
Let's go. 10 black. Hut.
To throw, Young. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think that was a good job there defensively. They did allow him to drive all the way downfield, but once they got their backs to the goal line, they really turned up the pressure.
Yeah, they let him get all the way down here. Now the field shrinks. They've struggled to convert, and that last incompletion brings up 4th. So the defense are able to force their first turnover of the game, and then they add on to that by getting the field goal.
And you don't just want to take the ball away from your opponent, partner. You want to make them hurt as well. And if you don't score yourself on defense, turn it over to your offense and have them put points on the board.
So here are the Falcons to take over on offense. Remember, they're riding that 5-game winning streak, and right now in the driver's seat of this ball game as well.
Cougar 19.
Now a handoff to start it out. Robinson. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. We can look at this defense. They come into this one rounding out the top 10 in the 10 spot against the run.
I jotted down in my notes and prepping for this game that this is definitely an area we got to keep an eye on, because you're talking about where they rank in stopping the run. But how about what they're facing? This unit loves to run the football, and they rank highly in the league in getting it done.
Yeah, power against power. Something's got to give.
This is a nice display of belief and faith right here because he just fumbled on the previous drive and it led to a field goal. They definitely want him to have a short memory, and they believe he has one. So they put him right back in the fire early in the next drive.
That is caught. And he's going to have a Falcons first down by about 3 yards or so as they wind up getting 7 there on 3rd and 4.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it 2nd down.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Off the play fake. King. And his throw here's incomplete.
Normally he's pretty reliable. Usually catches what's thrown to him. On that play, he simply dropped it.
So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Operating from the gun. King. Short throw caught by Pitts. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 44-yard line. A 3rd down conversion with a strong gain of 14.
A gain of 14. First down, Atlanta.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
Bronco 80.
On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
But that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply the offensive line winning the battle up front and winning it in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
After one, a 1-point game, 7-6. Second quarter now, Falcon football, as they are looking at a 2nd down and 6 coming up.
Let's go now. Ready.
Up the middle they go. T. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. 7 yards there and a first down.
A gain of 7.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Come on. Hey.
They run the counter. T. And he's going to be stacked up right at the line of scrimmage. Nothing there for him. 2nd down.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
They run the draw here with Robinson. And he's going to get this pretty close to a first down. Stopped at the Panthers' 24. 40 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
I thought that was a good call. Passing situation on 2nd down. They hit him with the draw instead and pick up nice yardage.
Yeah, because the draw, they're thinking pass when they see that initially defensively, right?
Well, you know, in today's NFL, most of the time on 2nd and long, when it's a passing situation, pass rushers are on the field and they're only thinking one thing, get to the quarterback. And oftentimes you can bypass him with a running play.
On 3rd down, they're going to run for it here. And I don't think he got there. No, they stop him right where it all started. Give him a yard on the play, and he's definitely short. It'll be 4th down and a few inches.
They tried their best to pick up that 3rd and 1, but their surge wasn't enough to counteract what came back at them from the defensive side, was it?
Offensive line, especially in the middle, looked like they were on skates a little bit when that one started.
So now we bring up 4th and inches. This will be a critical call.
And he will not even make it back to the line of scrimmage. The Falcons go for it, but it doesn't work out. And this long drive is going to wind up yielding nothing. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased, and they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
Check right.
They'll stay on the ground with Brooks. And once again, not much running room, if any at all. Officially nothing on that one, no gain, so they're left with still 10 to go on 3rd down.
Early down stuff's to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
The Panthers on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. And he cannot get away, and Young will go down. Keanu Benton, the one who got in to bury him. 3rd and long, you knew that he was going to throw it. He just couldn't find anybody to throw it to.
Yeah, and it shouldn't have been a surprise, but that was perfect execution of their nickel defense. That 5th defensive back, the extra defender, he really tightened up things downfield in coverage, and they were able to get to him in the pocket.
A great return there of 22 yards. And the Falcons are set up well to begin their drive as it'll begin in enemy territory already.
Here we go. Here we go. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Good yardage there on 1st down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making 1st downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your 2nd down play.
Hey. Cowboy 80.
Patterson puts right up the middle. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
On 1st down, going back to Patterson. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
Tempo.
Brought down at the 26. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Straight ahead, Patterson. We'll get a pause here. There appears to be a Panther who was shaken up on that last play. Hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break. Here is 3rd down and 4.
Ready. Back up. Ready.
Operating from the gun. King. Hard throw. Incomplete. So now 4th down looming. Remember, these guys went for it on their last drive, but it didn't work out.
Yeah, even though it didn't work out, I would not be surprised at all if they went ahead and did it again.
You miss 100% of the shots you don't take.
Darn right.
So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
Looking to put a drive together.
Here we go. Set.
It's Young off play action. That's taken in. It's Xavier Ligon. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down.
First and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. Fix check.
Young off the play fake. A throw left sideline falls incomplete.
Brings up second and 10.
Young's incompletion on first down leads to a second and 10.
Set. Cut.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. It's rolled in by Boulder. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31.
I don't care what level of football you played. This one was a universal, wasn't it? When we were kids and we played touch football, remember we get in these positions and you just said, everybody go along and hope someone would come free.
And they'll get him down right around the 16. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Brings up second and 7 at the 16-yard line.
Here we go. Cut.
Young to throw it. This is caught by McMillan. Called a gain of 3 on the play. And that'll bring us to a 3rd and 4.
Brings up third
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
Set. Ready.
Looking to throw, Young. That's complete out right to the tight end, Tremble. And he's got this inside the 10 to the 9 before he's out of bounds.
That's another.
Give him a gain of 4, able to convert, and that sets up first and goal now.
9-yard line.
Check pink. Ready.
Young will set to throw. And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down. He tried to get away, but to no avail, and an absolute killer there. A 12-yard loss on first and goal.
Check the lane like a game of chess. You want to be better, bring the best. When you standing in your front yard yelling, bring them out, bring them out.
3 red zone trips have yielded just 2 field goals for them to this point, so they'll be searching for something more on second and goal here. On play action, Young under pressure, and they got to him again. Jalen Walker, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. These sacks now, they're starting to pile up, Charles, and that front 7 defensively, they've had their way with this offensive line.
And I think at this stage, we have to start thinking about different play calls. We've got to start helping this quarterback out because the entire game he's been under siege. I don't care what the down and distance. They've got to get the ball out of his hands a lot quicker.
Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal.
Here we go. Here we go. 60 ready.
In motion
ready.
comes the tight end left. Young with it, 3rd and goal. There's Tremble, the tight end. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds.
McLaughlin on for the field goal. A 37-yard attempt.
And his kick here is good. And that gets him back within a single point. It's now 10 to 9. So he's been a busy man here in this first half. That's 3 field goals for him now.
And not just 3 field goals, but 3 for 3. So even though the offense has struggled a bit putting it in the end zone, they've still been able to come away with points due to his leg.
And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. Looking to put a drive together. He'll get it to Robinson to begin the drive. They juked him and brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. 53 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries.
I'm not sure how much more evidence they need, partner, than to understand that if they don't start to slow him down, it's going to be a long afternoon here at the stadium because he is just shredding them at this point. And let's face it, coming into the game, they knew he would be the focal point of their attack. This is going to take an 11-man unit on the the defensive side to start making plays.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
It went right back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
Now, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, maybe he was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped down and had a second back come in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
And he's taken down at the 50 after a short gain of 2. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
On third down, Robinson. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up fourth down. Here's Ryan Stonehouse now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. And now where will the side judge stop his walk? That's the question. He says it crossed out of bounds at about the 17-yard line.
43 rail. Here we go.
Now Young. A short throw hauled in by Trimble. And they will get him down, but not before he gets very good yardage there, as that will lead us right into the 2-minute warning. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Set, ready. Black four.
And they'll send the tight end in motion here. Now here's Young. Got a man, that's Leggett. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, second and 2.
On the pickup, brings up second.
Now Young. A short throw hauled in by Trimble. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
You don't always expect tight ends to be big in terms of run after the catch, but after that play, he joins a growing band of players that's putting that stereotype right on its ear.
And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
Incomplete.
Okay, ready?
It's second down and 10.
Let's go now. Black, net, ready, ready. Ready.
They'll throw again. Young. Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a third down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Throwing. Young. Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 20-yard line.
That's another Panthers first down. First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Set, hut. Hut.
Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. On this one, it may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Young. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Brooks. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds.
And that doesn't have to gain big yardage to be an impactful play, because if you can get those pass rushers second-guessing themselves that they might get hit with a screen, maybe you can wind up slowing them down just a step. And if you do that, that's a win for that play.
Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts, as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. The offense here not budging. They're going to fight for it on 4th and inches. Young off the bootleg. And this is going to be intercepted. And the Falcons are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on 4th down. The defense looked geared up to stop the run, but obviously, Charles, they were ready for the pass, too.
Yeah, they were hoping they could catch everyone crashing and playing the run, but that was a very ill-advised throw right there. The opportunity, lost.
Bijan Robinson leading the offense out for another drive.
And he's well on his way to a 100-yard game. He's already more than halfway there. We're only in the second quarter.
And what I've always loved about running backs is they'll tell you, I had no idea how many yards I had.
Right.
Those guys have an innate sense of where they are in a ball game and how many yards they've accumulated, because you know they're always working towards 100.
He's been working well towards 100 here. Here's King to throw from his end zone. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete. They'd like to avoid punting from their own end zone so they could use something here on third down. To throw from his end zone, King. And they'll get him down up past the 15. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. Again, he'll drop to throw. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. Falcons going to use their third and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
Nice progress down the field was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
79 Broncos.
They'll look to throw again. He finds his man, complete. It's Mills. A good pickup, but it will come on what should be the final play in this first half. And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter. And now the clock will stop as he's able to get up and spike it here. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. And folks, this is a 67-yard attempt. And his kick is indeed good, and that will do it for this first half.
So halftime straight ahead. Let's get you